Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Briana, and I'm back with another tutorial. So today's tutorial is going to be on Ali Grace hair, y'all. Okay, this is giving me 2000s when I tried to do like a little layer in the front and kind of curve it just a little bit. I don't like it too curved. I don't know. And just bone silk straight. I wish my hair was this length, y'all. I wish my hair was this length, but it's not. Okay, it's giving me my hair vibes like it's not. So, all the links will be in the description right below, so don't forget to go check them out. And if y'all want to see how I achieved this situation right here with this and how to get this bone straight, then please keep on watching.
So we have Ali Grace hair here, and let's see what we have in the bag. So first things first, we have a brochure, like basically an instruction manual to tell you what to do and how to take care of the hair. The second thing that we have in the bag is a wig cap, y'all. I honestly like and is looking for thinner wig caps, but everybody keeps telling me stocking caps. So they provided those, and they also provided this wig. Let me tell you the specs on this wig, and let me show you how it looks on the mannequin head. So this is how it looks, and the specs of this wig is a highlight wig, human hair, short bob wig. It's ombre straight 13x4 lace frontal human wig, y'all. And it's pre-plucked, but I already know I gotta go in and pluck it some more. Right here, I'm just going to basically hot comb it to see what I'm working with. And yes, these are the new hot combs that we'll be launching with Be Fierce Beauty. Y'all, they are so good. They go up to 500 degrees, and I also have flat irons as well. You will see them later in the video. But I just want to see what I'm working with here. I can tell the hair is very thin, so I knew the wig was going to be bone straight, but I would prefer my wig to be a little bit thicker. That's just my opinion. Some people out there might actually want their wig like this, and that's all personal preference, but I wish in this case my wig was a little thicker. I actually love these flat irons. However, I always love the stove ones. But I'm about to take my quick blue and my 30 volume developer and bleach it. You won't see the bleaching part. You'll just see me come back on camera getting ready to pluck as you do now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a thin piece, which is like the baby hair types. Well, the baby hairs, when it comes in the package, you just basically take that section, leave it, and then you start from the back of that and you start to pluck. Now I wish I would have plucked this off camera because I feel like I could have did it way better than this, and I also felt like the lace was a tad bit thicker, and I was like plucking, like my hands hurt, like I was plucking for life, like they're like trying to, you see me struggling trying to pluck. Okay, so I wish I would have plucked it off camera, but however, that is basically how I pluck. And I like these slanted tweezers better than the regular tweezers. The regular tweezers just like, okay, you see tweezers at the beauty supply. They're like boxy. The pointy ones, the pointed tweezers are way better, to pluck. I don't know. I don't really care for the boxy tweezers. I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying, but the slanted ones, not the slanted ones, the pointy ones that work way better. So that is how I pluck the hair. It's looking really wild, but once I let it dry, I'm going to come back and I'm going to start hot combing this out. after I'm done plucking the front, well, what's that? The left side. I'm trying to figure out what side it is. After I'm done plucking the left side of the wig, I am going to then do the other side off camera. And now I'm going to take my wax stick on both sides and get to hot combing this. Okay, hot comb is going to be your best friend when it comes to wigs. That hot comb, baby, get that hot comb out, because that's what's going to lay that wig down. And I didn't know that back in the day, but now I know that this hot comb definitely gets the hair straight. And my mama told me that once you, like, when you use the back, when you use a hot comb, use the back of the, like, comb it and then twist it to use the back of the comb. That's really gonna make it really flat. So yeah, y'all, my hot combs is coming soon. Reaper is beauty. But don't forget to go check out Ali Grace hair in the description bar below, so you can get more details about this wig. Okay, this is how she's looking. She's looking real cute, okay? Real cute. So I did go ahead and I plucked the middle part a little bit more open so that we could have this part. And then I went ahead and put fine concealer down the middle. And then you'll also see me spraying some black spray to make that line perfect. Oh yeah, y'all remember in the beginning I was telling y'all about flat irons. These are the flat irons that I will be selling as well, along with the hot combs. The flat irons and the hot combs will be black, so it will be black instead of silver. I'm just tired of silver, so black, I feel like it just fits the whole aesthetics of everything, and black really very seldom gets dirty. So what I'm doing now is I am parting the hair, and I am going to flat iron this hair to the perfection. Okay, we want this hair to be bouncy, and I didn't put any products in it. That's what amazed me too, because I'm like, okay, I washed it, I bleached the front of it, everything, and I didn't put no conditioner. I just washed it with shampoo and did what I was supposed to do, and it still came out so bouncy. Like, it's like a hair wrap, you know, like those 2000 hair wraps. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this to the whole hair. It's really no sense of me explaining this part, so I just flat iron cut the little parts that I want to cut to make even, and then I go ahead and take the next section and do the same thing repeatedly and until I get to the top. Also, before flat ironing it, I do go ahead and proceed to hot comb the root part, and that what makes the hair really like bouncy and really flat in those inner, because you know how like you flat iron your hair, but it's not as flat as you want it. That hot comb, I'm telling you, it gets it flat. So you do that first, and then you go ahead and you take those flat irons and you flat iron the hair so that it can be as flat and bouncy as possible. Okay, so do y'all see when I basically flat ironed it, how bouncy it just like, it just bounced so effortlessly. Like, that looks so good. Ooh wee. Popping. Yes, we made it to the top, and I'm flat ironing it and hot combing it. Flat iron, hot comb. Just do it repeatedly until you get the desired bounciness and the desired shape and the desired flatness that you want. Okay, period. Now it's time for the installation, and here we go. So I went ahead and I put the cap on that they gave me inside of the green bag, and my braids look so good now. Like, y'all see the size of my hair? Like, they were able to braid that part. Okay, they were able to braid it. Y'all know I'm bald head on the side, but they were able to braid it. So what I'm doing now, why the hell did it start over? Okay, I don't know why I just started over, but once again, okay, there it goes. I'm not cutting that part out. What you're gonna do is you're going to sew the cap down as if it was, the closure was right there. So I normally don't do that part. I normally just spray the whole side down like it was going to be a frontal, but I'm like, you know what, I don't want nobody to see the white parts. So honestly, I should have started from the second braid from where that thread is, instead of that braid that I sewed on to actually sew it down, because the closure wasn't as nearly as that big. So I'm just sewing the perimeters down, and that's why I glued that part first, and then I'm going to cut it off. But honestly, I'm glad that I did it that size, because you know how like the size of the wig, I put the glue right there and it actually stuck down, instead of me not putting it right there. If I was to do it the same size as the closure, the size wouldn't really have stuck down. But I honestly love the way I did that. Now, what I'm doing after I cut the thread off is I'm going to cut the excess wig cap off, and I'm going to get ready to basically make it the same color as my skin complexion. So just basically making a ball cap, but in a closure method. Okay, so right here I'm going in with Ruby Kisses. I think that's the brand. This is their foundation cream, and I just basically tap that on the white part where the closure is going to be. And I'm just showing you the wig before I put it on. Y'all, look at that. I got 2 holes in it. But it's okay, you won't be able to see it. But yeah, I laid that wig, y'all. Laid it flat as possible. And I did go ahead and take the same cream foundation that I used on the cap. I applied it on the foundation, the front part, and also in the inside of it, so that it can match and blend in with my skin, y'all. And then I'm just taking a Q-tip and taking all the excess foundation off and all the glue. I tried to take all the glue off. And now I'm taking bow hold to lay this lace down. Like, as you can see now, that it is actually really too big, and I could have started at the second, like I said, the second from the thread that I already started from, if that makes sense. So it could be a little bit smaller, but it was okay because I liked how the sides stuck down when I laid this wig down. So just wait till the glue dries clear, like almost like tape, and then we'll be ready to stick this wig down. But like I said, I went ahead and cut the side tabs off because we don't want that thick lace part right there. So I let it dry, and now I'm about to just basically, where the hair starts, I'm going to press the lace right on the glue. So where the hair starts, you press it right on the glue, and I'm going to take my comb and kind of basically press it into the glue so that it can stick. I did not know where my headband, my Be Fierce what is that, elastic band was, so I had to use a scarf. But I'm just pressing this down, pressing it down. I did go ahead and press the sides down, and I want to take my flat iron, my hot comb, sorry, and make sure those sides are covering the little track part that doesn't need to be noticeable. I remember when I did the curly wig that I had on in the try on haul, and I didn't do this step because I normally do not have closure wigs. I normally use just frontals, and I don't really do closures like this. So it is basically necessary, not basically, but it is necessary for you to flat iron that part so that the sides won't show, because there's no lace there to cover it, or it's just like you just have to cover. This is just the main thing. Just cover that part and take your hot combs so that you won't see that at all. It's like coming to track. Now I'm basically face framing. I get stuck saying it. I'm basically face framing the front and taking my scissors and cutting like little layers in it. You know how like the 2000s where like they have the long hair and it's layered in the front. I tried to go for something like that because the hair was already flat. I mean, it was already bone straight. So I tried to go for that. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to take my wrap and I want to let it sit on my hair for about maybe 5 minutes. And then after I do that, I am going to cut the lace off. You're going to see me do it really quick, but I did actually sit down for like 5 minutes and wait it. You could actually set the dryer for this as well so that your lace can be really secure. You don't want it to come up at all. So right now I did take some scissors before taking my eyebrow razor to take this off, but an eyebrow razor is basically ideal because it's going to give you those rigid edges that aren't straight and just like you're just cutting it off in a messy motion, so that therefore you won't clog. Okay, yeah, there it goes. That looks really good. I just wish that I went ahead and bleached the knots one more time, and then also had my elastic band so that it can stick really good to my head. So that's how it look. That's how it's looking. I should have went ahead and took my foundation that I used to basically put on the lace on top of the lace one more time to where it doesn't look so ashy. But I mean, y'all get the gist. Y'all get the gist. Don't forget to go in the description bar below and check out Ali Grace hair, y'all. So this is how it looks. Bomb. Y'all see that bounce? Okay. Don't forget to go check them out in the description bar below. And until then, I'll see you guys on my next hair tutorial.